got or what they're going to get in future. But that will be the topic of the third talk. It was a remarkable event, though. You know, put aside whatever you think about the whole process. Here were people who had been prevented from voting, standing cheek by jowl, as the saying goes, with their white compatriots. It was a sort of a leveler of society, if you want to call it that. I was active in this particular election from a political point of view, and it was certainly an exciting moment, and I wouldn't have given up it for anything to have been a participant in this. Finally, South Africa also needed to button down a new constitution to provide a series of protections to her citizens, protections that hadn't been there for the last 50 years. And we also embarked upon a multi-party negotiation process to outline a new constitution, which most of us in theory actually think is a very good constitution, but that doesn't mean to say because you have a good constitution, you have a well-governed country. And that's a question we will leave for the third talk as well. So finally, in 1993, a year before the election, de Klerk said the following about this process that we were all experiencing in South Africa. It was as if God had taken a hand. It is a new turn in world history. We have not waited until the position of power turned against us before we decided to negotiate a peaceful settlement. De Klerk's view was, we better negotiate now, because if Mandela dies in prison and there are mass uprisings, whatever we might want, the white minority, whatever we might want, we may never get if there is a complete breakdown in the negotiation. So de Klerk also knew that he'd better get down to negotiating right now. But what the white negotiators wanted in terms of securing certain guarantees didn't come to fruition. And the latter part of South Africa's history, the key question is whether South Africa really, whether this transition, does the transition stop with what I've told you, or are we very much still in a transition in South Africa? And if we are very much still in a transition within South Africa, which way is it going? So that talk, because you will all be experts after your second stop in Cape Town tomorrow, at least you will be able, I think, to criticize me and critique me when I give you a more controversial talk on where South Africa is right now in the day at sea after Cape Town. Thank you very much for listening to me this afternoon.
Anh đã bao nhiêu anh không nói gì mà ra nhiều.